Hey, I just want to say Happy New Year. It's probably, for some of y'all, it's probably already like the first. For me, it's 15 minutes after 7 on the 31st. I don't really have much of anything to talk about. Me and Susie's pretty upset about the fireworks. Mainly Susie is, but we're all we're all not happy about it. But uh, I know there's a lot of my neighbors that would like to go to sleep because, people that are above 80 years old like to go to bed early. And so I know the firecrackers and stuff's getting on their nerves too. And all these hot rod pickup trucks and stuff with the loud exhaust going up and down the road up here getting on my nerves too. I'm turning into a geriatric. That's what I'm doing. But that's okay because, hey, I ain't got nothing else to do. But I was just noticing, I read earlier about needing to go to training and stuff and everything, and like how if we don't go to trainings we're gonna get in trouble and stuff. But there's a training on my birthday, and I think said it starts at 3 or something like that. It goes to, I don't know. It starts at 1 to 4 or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but anyway, I've got an appointment at noon. No, at 11:30, something like that. Anyway, on my birthday, it's a Saturday. We're gonna get a family photo made. Me and Susie gonna get our picture made, and and so I have that planned. Been having it planned for a while before the training come up. So I'm gonna have to miss that training because even if I finished early, which would be like 12:30, it's still a 45 minute to an hour drive from here to get there. So, and anyway, but so that's something going on with me. I I may get in trouble. I don't know, but what does everybody keep saying to me? Everybody keeps saying, "Well, it is what it is." That has no meaning to me, but anyway, people say that it is what it is. Sometimes it is, I guess, what it is. But I hope everything's going good for y'all. I tried to keep myself busy. I really, really did. Now I've run out of things I guess to do for right now. Uh, I cleaned the revolver, my late father's revolver, and oiled it up and everything. I used it a few months ago, and I never cleaned it after that. But I thought I'd keep it out and about with me. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but the I got the holster custom made for it. Then I put that patch on there myself. But anyway, I'm trying to get some white grips for it to go with the ensemble, as they would say, the ensemble of the black and the white. I think it would look really cool with some white grips or some pearl grips or something. They got them. I just got to wait to get the money in a couple of months or maybe next year after I get a bunch of stuff paid off. My car is upsetting me. I got to put a blanker part on it, and that's gonna be 10-15 bucks. That ain't no problem. But the radiator had been leaking. It's got a crack in the front of the top of the radiator, just not even on a seam or anything. It's just just a crack across the front. It's a plastic radiator to start with, which is a terrible, terrible thing. But that's what they did. They went to that to save money. Of course, it didn't save the consumer any money. It just saved the manufacturer money. But anyway, that thing's got a crack. I put stop leak in there and run it, and it slowed it down, but it's still got a leak to it. And of course, a new radiator for it costs about $67 or thereabouts. And so I'm thinking about getting one, a new one, you know. And the only thing I hate about putting a new radiator on there is darn having to do it in the cold weather. Because I hate the cold weather. And then if it was warm out and I had a nice place to go do it, it'd be great. I wouldn't mind doing it at all. But it's cold. They don't want you working on cars out here in the parking lot. And but we'll figure it out. I don't know what's going to happen between now and then. But I was planning on driving down to Jackson or wherever the heck that wedding is on the 5th in my car. I'm thinking it'll be alright. I just top the fluids off, you know, and go. Because I filled it up about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, and it's still got plenty of water in it. It's just a tiny little seep, you know, just a seep. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens between now and then. But a lot of my friends is out and about having a good time tonight, going to parties. There was a place advertised that they was having a party at their restaurant, and I advertised on their advertisement and said, you know, if you want security at your party, I'd be glad to do it for you. They never got back to me, and I did security for a woman a while back, and she paid me and everything, and that was good. But she also said she was going to give me a review on Facebook, but she never did. And now she won't even talk to me anymore. So I don't know what I did wrong. I screwed that whole deal up somehow, and I did something terrible, something that just alienated her to my. I don't know. I did everything I could to be just as nice as possible. She acted like everything was wonderful. When she left here, she was all smiles and said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna write you a good review and everything. Don't you worry about everything." And I ain't heard from her since, you know. But yeah, the security thing, I was really into it. I mean, I've been studying, and I'm still gonna study because I like studying security. But I'm gonna just sort of hold back on the actually having it to do as a job, because the more I try to do it as a job, the more of my friends and family do it. And I mean, hey, I'm happy that they're doing it. It's just that it sort of gets rubbed in my face quite a bit, because I've been studying this security stuff for a long time, and I did security down in the Neshoba County Fair down there, and like Bobby said, don't worry about taking any classes. I'll teach you everything you need to know. And I'm like, oh, that's great. Please do that. And I ain't heard nothing else from him, and I've asked him about it, but no, nothing from him. And then here in the last 2 or 3 months, they've started their own security business. Actual company with all of them and other people that's in charge down there. And they didn't invite me or ask me to come try out even for any of that. So, I mean, it hurt my feelings, but my feelings is not important as much as it is that it felt like they were thumbing their nose at me or just rubbing my nose in it. It's like, see, I know you're trying hard and you're doing everything you can to try to do this, and look how easy it is for us to just boom. We're automatically successful at it within minutes. And here I am, been working for a year, learning, walking, doing the beat, you know what I mean, just patrolling, learning everything I can, soaking it up like a sponge, and killing myself. I mean, literally working hard, physically and mentally, trying to be a security guard, and they're like, look at here, all I gotta do is snap my fingers, and I'm a security expert. And not only am I a security expert, but boom, I can have a business immediately. And look, I'm rich. Boom. Got all the money in the world now. And here I sit, you know, broke as a convict. You know, living in subsidized housing, wanting to do better, and all they got to do is just decide one day, hey, why don't I do that? And boom, so successful. Why don't I get a new car? I'll get a new this. I'll get married. I'll do this, and I'll have a wonderful family, and I'll show Matt that he's such a loser. Anyway, that's just, you know, it's hard. I don't know. I can't explain it without getting in trouble for explaining it, kind of thing. But anyway, I'm glad to be single. I'm glad to be single. I ain't got to worry about anybody else seeing how unsuccessful I am now. But anyway, Susie says hi. Hang on. Let me see if I can. Say hi, Susie. Say hi. I got her covered up with this pillow because it's extra padding. And it sort of makes her feel comfortable because she's kept away from the firecrackers and the fireworks and the boom booms and all that kind of stuff. But excuse me while I have a little sip of the coffee. That's the good stuff. There was just a little bit in the bottom. That's all I needed. Finish that off. That's the last bit of the day. I'm gonna go to bed here in a little bit. But anyway, I love y'all, and you know I'd die for you. I really would. I'd love it. I'd love to. It's what I want to do. So anyway, y'all have a good night, good day, good morning, good afternoon, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Good night. Oh, hey, if you want to say something down there. If you want to hear more of what I got to say, you know, you could subscribe, and that way you'll know. You know, you get the little bell, you could know exactly when I load these things up. Or, you know, but you don't have to. I mean, and also, if you go and you click and you can look at all the other videos I put up since 2010 maybe, I can't remember, but it's somewhere back like that, right before, it was before my little brother got killed. So that's way on back there. And a lot has changed since then. But anyway, I love you, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.